Oh, shoot. I need that. Uh-oh. Alright. What's up, Jake? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I forget if I answered that already, but I said it now, I guess. Fine. All right. What's up, Fur Fan? How you doing? Hey, Off Target. How you doing? Are you streaming at 10 a.m.? I don't know. I'm just wondering, it's in Hong Kong right now, so it's 12-hour delay. Thanks, Jacques. I appreciate it. What's up? How you doing? Oh, I probably should choose the stage, huh? Oh, I should open TSH. Wow, all my stuff is just not working. I am completely unprepared. Something came up. I had to deal with it. Did I deal with it? Eh. But I'm here, and that's the important part. Appreciate it. This is going to be the first time that I am streaming this while also TOing, or moderating this at least, so it's going to be an experience. Thank you, Jake Hughes? Appreciate the follow on Twitch. It really means a lot. Thank you. I don't know how you say it, and I really apologize for not saying it correctly. If I didn't say it correctly, I'm really sorry if that happened. But thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Had to follow on Twitch too? Gotcha. Thank you, Jake. Oh, Jake WHS. Oh, wow. I was like, Jack Who's? I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh my god, that's so hilarious. Jake's fair enough. Alright. Should be good here. For a fan, thank you for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. It really means a lot. Not gonna lie, I dodged you like 2 weeks ago. I completely forgot to respond. That's fair enough. Oh, Jacques, real quick, after this game I have to tell you something about the delay mod, or at least the new delay mod. Oh my god, I might just die here. Now we're good. Remember how we were talking about, you know, it would be really easy for... I can let you know right now, it's fine. It would be really easy for if the delay mod had a switch in game, so like people didn't have to go out of the game to have a toggle. The new one has a toggle. So I'm playing on my modded Switch, but I'm playing on vanilla. Okay, I should really pay attention to this. Pro players, I know. Oh, I might get absolutely. What's up, Muppet? How you doing? I should definitely link it. I got you. I gotta focus on this. Oh, I'm in stair. scary. Especially if I jump out of a thing like that. I shouldn't jump like that, that was kind of dumb. Uh-oh. Hey, Puff Dance at K matchup. Yeah, a little bit. Started to like it a little bit more recently, but still not amazing. Wow, I clutched that out. Oh my god. That was crazy. Alright. I cannot believe I won that. My heart hurts a little bit. Watching you play makes me want to see you in more in-person events. I know, man. It makes me want to play more in-person events. Definitely match up a lot of people want to work on. Yeah, need to work on including me. Yeah, Bayo is definitely something that is very... It's a weird just like matchup check for everybody. I think Puff is like sort of that similar vein where it plays so differently than every other player in the cast, and you have to play such a different game plan that it's just something that you need to specifically work on it. Like, it's really hard for it to translate into another match, like another matchup to translate into the Bayo. But Jock, this is what I'm saying. So like, look in the top right. So it says like I'm on vanilla, and it's auto amount of frames. So that means like it's auto amount of like whatever the base game would put of like frames, and I can push up and go to less lag ultra, and less lag doubles. And then I can go right to add to the frames. I can go left to decrease the frames. It's very good. I really like it. It's awesome. Least favorite matchup? What is my least favorite matchup? You can control both mods? I can. It's awesome. Least favorite matchup would probably be... I don't really like fighting Luigi, but that's just because I don't like dying early or something. Like, I don't like getting 0 to death. I know it's a little bit hypocritical for me as a Puff player who loves Dare 0 to deaths. I don't like fighting Luigi. I don't like fighting Pac-Man that much. It'd probably be those two. Big Luigi enjoyer. I mean, it's fair. I mean, to be fair, if I wasn't playing against it and I didn't have that problem, I probably would not have the same opinion. Ooh. How's Samus? I don't mind Samus. Samus is not the worst. We're just fair lucking on the game. I'm locking in more than I was earlier, I promise. How's Little Mac? Little Mac's fine. Little Mac's a thing where, like, if I'm not super on it immediately, then I kind of get blown up. It's not the worst, especially with, like, edge guarding. I feel pretty good at edge guarding. So I feel fairly confident versus Little Mac. I mean, I beat Peanut, which is a fun win. That is just not on my super major for some reason. I beat Peanut like a month after he beat Base Mage, which was very fun. That was also very fun. I will shave my hand if you lose the next game. Oh, don't do that. Now it's gonna be... My least favorite matchup is probably either Rosa or Cloud. I mean, those are fair to lose bad matchups. Okay. Yeah. If you want to see me at more in-person tournaments, I'm going to Supernova. So that's an exciting tournament to go to. I'm really excited for that. I'm super excited for Supernova. Yeah. What is the worst to play as? What, like the worst character? Are you asking for, like, who's the worst character in the game? Yeah, character. Oh, worst character in the game. It's probably... It is... Shoot. I don't really know the answer to that question. Hold on. Let me look through the characters, because I have opinions. Worst character in the game is probably... No worst character for me? I think worst character in the game is probably... I mean, Ike is pretty bad. It's not Ike, though. It's probably... Oh, I don't think it's Little Mac. It's hard to tell, because I don't see, like, a specific, like, really, really bad character. I do own DLC, it's just not on my modded Switch. I think a lot of characters are really good right now, and so it's hard to be like straight up bad characters, I think. Delusion? E. Maybe a little bit. I also just don't think about that too much. For me, it's Ice Climbers. I think Ice Climbers are really good. For me, though, I mean, when I'm thinking about, like, really worst characters in the game, I don't really think about it of like who is the absolute worst, because I always think that there's viability to every character, and I think any person can be really good with every character, and somebody really good with a character can kick anybody's ass. So yeah, I think I always, just to be like making sure I'm not taking anybody kind of too lightly, I always really like just think that any character has something that can do something, which I do believe is true. Can I agree with that? Yeah. Probably still Ganon is the weakest, but you know, like all the characters fit very well. Yeah, especially the Ganon who got like second at a major Japanese tournament or something like that. Yeah. That was a weird one. I almost guaranteed that he meant to do up B. Or they meant to do up B, I don't know the pronouns. Uh oh. Wow, that was lucky. So Alibaba. I watched the beginning of Ian's Persona stream. His title is something for sure. It's definitely a choice. I can't say I didn't expect it from him though. I know his tastes a little bit, and I cannot say that I am shocked of what his title is on his stream. I mean, for anybody wondering, let me pull up Ian's stream really quickly. And he's got a very choice title. He's got, he's definitely, he definitely has opinions. Again, I kind of expected it from Ian, though. I'm gonna be real. Not that Ian's, like, super, wait, what's the word I want to use? But I DM'd him. I said, you know, I said, let me get exactly what I said to him. I said, usually I would say something like, "What the fuck is this title?" But I'm not gonna lie. I also really like the Shadow Sainijima, which is true. I do like Sainijima's shadow design. I think her design is really cool. And he said, "I knew you would understand." And I showed him the official concept art for Sainijima. I made sure that the actual shadow wasn't on it, but dude, they knew exactly who they were showing that to, or like who was the target audience. That's so funny. I saw your chat and I said, like, why did Nikon show that to him? I'm like, dude, I gotta give him some material. He's not gonna get any material other than his imagination if I don't give him any kind of material. He put it up there on stream. I cannot believe he did that. Dude, there is so much he cannot show on stream, and he put it on stream. I can't believe that. I couldn't believe he actually put it on stream. I thought he was going to keep it to himself. was kind of shocked he showed it on stream. Yeah, we gotta see it. I mean, you can just say I saw the concept art and my god, and then let imagination fill in the gaps. Like, you don't have to let them know what you saw. You know. Oh, I got it. I cannot believe I actually got that. No, I'm not rolling there. Ow. Really? I really thought they were gonna roll. Oh my god. You don't know where I'm going. Aha! Aha! Oh shit. If I could do a rest off the up tilt. I didn't know I could rest that. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna check that out. Because if I can, oh my god, this puts this matchup way better for me. Seems negative on hit, low percent. I'll check it out. I'm down to grind it. Alright, sick. Woo! Oh, dude. Now I'm thinking, do I show Cynichiba on stream? I'm not gonna show. I shouldn't show Cynichiba concept art on stream, huh? Nah, you guys can imagine it. How about that? You guys use your imagination. I guess that he really titled it like that. He really titled it that. Yeah. He really titled it that. Yeah, I mean, he is surprisingly degenerate. I kind of want to know his face, but also got to lose the imagination. Yeah, he is more surprisingly degenerate than you guys think. He seems innocent. I promise you guys, he's not. He's got some degeneracy to him. Surprisingly degenerate. Oh, please tell. He does not know that I said that about him. Tell him I said that. He doesn't. I've never said that to him before. Tell him in his stream I said that. I want to hear. I want to hear his reaction. I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the meantime, though. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Step into the ring.
Oh my god, I forgot to turn my mic back on after I went to the bathroom. Oh my god. Thank you, Alibaba, for letting me know that. Wow, I feel like an idiot. Oh shoot, that was dumb. I was saying, I think it's funny that his argument to me calling him a degenerate is saying that you're a degenerate and not even that I'm a degenerate, which I think is very funny. You did that too? He knows nothing about my taste to call me a degenerate. Nice. I thought I clipped him. Still alive. We're good. Not if I do that. Alright, we're good. Nice. GG's. I was like, no wonder the people that I'm like... No wonder my chat's not responding. No wonder the viewers aren't responding to any question I'm asking. That's so funny. Alright, sick. Sometimes I look at size pack and I'm like, I think one day I am going to talk about my taste and stuff like that, but I also just don't feel like I need to. I don't feel like that's something I like. I mean, it's something I want to do, but I'm also trying to find like the Bowser Jr. is DQing it. You don't need to, but like we can discuss. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't think I'm like, maybe. Am I degenerate? Maybe. I mean, I think everybody has. Ooh, this one's gonna be a little bit controversial. I think everybody has degenerate parts, or like sometimes degenerate thoughts, but like, I don't know what makes a degenerate. I think why I'm calling Ian surprisingly degenerate is because when you look at him and when you talk to him, you don't feel like there's anything other than an innocent bone in his body. But I mean, then you talk to him a little more, and he starts to feel a little more at ease, and he starts revealing a lot more things. And you're like, oh, gotcha, okay. It's whatever, honestly, but like it's funny. It's very funny. It's very funny to just say that. And Bowser Jr.'s DQing. Sag. Especially when Ian's trying to defend himself. Like, okay, man, we understand. You know what's so funny about Ian? He, I guess, is the local talking shit portion of the stream. He tries so desperately to. I think it's because it's him as a caster, and him trying to grow as a creator. He's very desperately trying to like paint this image of himself, and it's not like a bad thing to do that. I think everybody does that to an extent. He is very concerned about what like how his digital image is. I think that's funny. And then there's some moments like this stream title where he just lets a little bit part of himself out, and you're like, huh. And it starts to a little bit contrast with the image he's painting. I don't know, it's a fun psychology experiment, I guess. Like, gotta be careful, but also starting to show the crack. Yeah. Yeah, he's showing the cracks a little bit. Starting with size back. I shouldn't have said that. Whatever. You're checking my run in this? Alright, let's see it. What's your run looking like? DQ win. You lost to Jaw. Ooh, beat Jury and Iron Eyes. Nice job. Oh, I thought you had Jaw. I was like, oh, they detailed the tattoos on her back. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's not something that's weird. Not weird, but that's not something that they're like, oh, they did it for this specific one. I know a lot of artists that detail very, very clear, very, very, very detailed parts of people's body. Unless John thinks Kamikaze. You lost 2-0. What was the other game, Fallacy? One of the games was Kamikaze. What was the other one? Unless you did Kamikaze twice. Sure, but they had intent behind it, literally. That's fair. I mean, that's a fair assessment, I guess. Last hit, I got nared into a shield and got punished with off smash. Brutal. Oh, you nared into a shield. I thought you said you got nared, and then you put him into a shield and the off smash. Yeah, I mean, that's spacing problem. Okay. That's whatever. Yeah. I need to. Why is my stream deck bugging out? Can't believe Ian didn't realize he could date the girls. He knew he could date the girls. At least when I talked to him about dating the girls, he could date the girls. I'm gonna crash out of my opponent goes Terry again. That's funny. It's whatever. Yeah. It's just some spacing problems. I mean, that's gonna. If you work on spacing, it keeps healing over time. Keep on fighting that damn character. His true self shall be revealed to us. Eventually, man. Listen, you can only keep parts of yourself hidden for so long. Eventually, they come out to the public. Whether, you know, you want to or not. It's, it happens. That's why, yeah, I freaking wonder. I think you're, Hifumi girl. I think you're a Fumi guy. Alibaba, the code name for Futaba. I think you're a Hifumi girl. Okay, I'm running Steve and Terry. Gotcha. Okay. Have you been running? Oh, you've been Hero, Steve, and then Heroes. Okay, fair enough. Oh, if you fight this Ruby Rose, good luck, because Ruby Rose is actually very good. It's also from one of my favorite animes, Ruby. I actually really like Ruby. I need to watch the newest season. I watched a couple episodes of it, but I got sick of it. Which is weird. I never get sick of Ruby, so... Crazy how you catch my second favorite. What can I say? I'm good at this. I'm good at seeing into people's true selves. I kind of have this ability. I really love for better queen than the actual queen. Alright, my best Persona girls. Let me rank the Persona 5 girls, actually. You know, I'm down to do that. I'm gonna do a waifu tier list for Persona. You mean Puff, not Mewtwo. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Best girl tier list. It's Persona waifu bit. Yeah, the waifu tier list. I'm down for this. All right, now this is when I played Persona 5 for the first time. I was 17, 18. So I am no catchy L tier list. Waifu. Time to go. Bye, fallacy. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. So now this, I am going from the viewpoint of being a high schooler playing this game rather than being a 23-year-old. Just letting that be known. Coming back after this. It's only going to take about like 5 minutes. Best girl is Makoto. I think Makoto is absolutely best girl. I think it goes Sai after that. And then... Oh, not Sai. Takemi. Sai in A. Hifumi. He's in D. Listen, man. I think Futaba's B. I think An is ahead of Futaba. Oh, actually, wait, no. Haru's an A. There you go. That's about it. And then, there you go. I think that's good. There's my tier list. Alright. I've done this before. It's not a surprise on this tier list. I've made that tier list before. I'm a very original person, I guess. I don't know, man. I like Makoto. I think Makoto's awesome. What's 2017 opinion at full? I told you I played this when I was 18. That's like 5 years ago. I mean, 2020, 2021. About that time period. I mean... I don't know what you want me to say. For my 18th... Yeah, I guess I played it when I was 18, because I played it on Switch. Miss playing 5. I sometimes replay 5 a lot. I sometimes just play it the what is it called, the modded version for fun. Switch version out till 2020. Yeah, so I played it 6 years ago. So when 18 was when I played it then. Because I remember I was in College Park, and it was right when the Switch version just came out. It was like that week. And there was a like a retro store by UMD at that point. And so that was like one of the stores that I walked into all the time after I was done. So I walked in after I was done with like classes and stuff. So I walked into the store and they had a steelbook version of the Switch Persona 5 Royal. And I was like, oh. And so I got that. Basically the week it came out. I was super happy. And it was the same price as a regular one. So it was like $60. And I was like, yeah. So I have a steelbook version upstairs in my room. Smash released when I was 8. Wow. That's crazy. Smash released when I was... Oh my god. Smash Ultimate released when I was... When did Smash Ultimate release? 2017 or 2019? I've not played Strikers. I'm not a fan of those like warrior style games. 2018. So 2018, I would have been 6 years ago or 8 years ago, sorry. I would have been 15 15 when it came out. Sounds about right. I was 14. I was 15 when it came out, and now I'm 23 playing this game competitively. That's crazy. You know what was funny? I played Smash. I mean, I talked about this before, but I played Smash 4 casually. And when Smash Ultimate came out, I was watching Alpha Rat a lot. And so I was like, you know, trying to be one of the best at the game. I watched, you know, I was playing whatever. And then you were 4. I just said I was 15. You're a year younger than me. So yeah, I was watching that. So I started with Young Link because that was one of the characters that Alfred played, and I was like, this looks really nice. So I was playing Young Link, and then I went to Incineroar because I saw Incineroar. I was like, I really want to play this. But then Incineroar like really sucked at like recovering, and I was really bad at recovering. So I was like, what's a character that can edge guard, because I love edge guarding, and that can recover really well? I mean, at that point, it's pretty obvious what the answer is there. And I've been off to the races since then. Alfred Hype. I loved his Nuzlocke series. You should do one. I suck at Pokemon. I'm absolutely awful at Pokemon. Strikers fun. Warriors gameplay is least fun enough. I don't like that Warriors gameplay, so I don't think I'm gonna try Strikers. I don't want to waste money on something I know I'm not gonna like. World of Light Nuzlocke. Oh, I hate World of Light. I don't like playing Spirit mode. I don't like playing World of Light. It actually makes me upset sometimes. So I haven't even finished story mode right now. Story is actually very nice. The story looks nice. I mean, why? It's just the feeling of like if you fight an amiibo, you're like you are inherently doing things that are like just damage and whatever. You can always feel like you're climbing a mountain, but you never get like super far in the mountain. And it kind of like gets in your head of like, man, I'm like hitting this guy like 15,000 times and he's taking like 20 damage. It's the same way for spirits for me. I'm like, the only reason I did that spirit was because I was watching Ian's stream and he had trouble with the Morgana one. And I was like, I'm going to do the Morgana one just to like spite him because I'm, I guess I was feeling sassy or, you know, feisty that day. So I just did Morgana and I did that like first try. Spirits are so corny. I don't want to play an RPG. I just want to play Smash Bros. Kinda, yeah. I don't feel like that, but I mean, it's just the feeling of like a super uneven playing field. That like, and it doesn't take any like regular beat strategies. It's just like, all right, I'm just gonna hit them cheesy way, this kind of thing. Loki doing light lock. It's really fun. I also suck at every character other than Puff, so I don't know. That light lock is gonna end pretty fast. I will be completely honest with you all. That light lock is ending in 2 minutes. Doesn't feel sad. I beat it with pre-patch Crom. Oh yeah, pre-patch Crom was something. I forgot about that. Dude, I was there for pre-patch Min. That was fun. I actually really did like fighting pre-patch Min. I was kind of upset when Min got nerfed. To quote Kermit the Frog, do it. I don't think that's Kermit the Frog. I think you got your Disney properties mixed up there, fallacy. That's funny. Maybe. There's some stuff I'm trying to do off stream right now that I want to get sorted out first with the games I'm playing. And then And then I'll maybe think about doing some different on-stream games. I'm playing like 3 games off stream, and I cannot handle a 4th on stream. It's just so brutal. Walter White do it. You know what's funny? I've never seen Breaking Bad. The next series I gotta watch is like Ted Lasso. But I mean, that's like the next one. After that, it's like, eh. Also, Fee, I forgot you were streaming. What's up, Fee? How you doing? Near up B is so dumb as Crom, just spamming up B at ledge 0 skill. I mean, that's fair. Also, tell that to friggin' Bipperol. He does that all the time. So, you know, actually, Bipperol doesn't up B at ledge when he gets a stock lead, and it's last stock. He will nair up B you suicide kill. It is a point of reference for me to never be down 2 stocks to 1 versus Bipperol, because if that is the case, he will nair up B me off stage and I will die. Fighting Rubio's, adios. Bye, Fallacy. Good luck. Sounds about right, yeah. I'm fighting Toon Link. Oh. That's gonna be something. I don't know if I know who Robin is, honestly. Who is Robin? Oh, a Mexican Toon Link. Oh, no. Can I fight somebody in America, dude? I don't want to deal with the lag. Hopefully they have delay mod. That would be fun. Glad I got my run back on Bipperol. Yeah, I only fought him once in bracket and I got messed up. Honestly, fighting Bipperol, the one time I did, was kind of scuffed because he had food poisoning. I mean, I still lost, which is like more an indictment on me than it is on him. But we both were not playing super amazing versus each other. So hopefully, he's never going to come back to tournaments. But, you know, I'm getting my run backs on him. I'm getting my licks back now, currently, on him. But, I mean, peak Bipperol at UMD, we never got to play each other, basically. Which is kind of, well, I'm kind of sad about. But we also, you know, it led to our relationship as friends now, which I'm kind of glad about. Need my run back on many people, especially Ian. Yeah, your run back on Ian is just... I cannot believe that you on stream are doing so much, like on Wi-Fi are doing so much better versus him than you do on in person. I cannot believe that, honestly. I got my lick back on all the UMD people I wanted to, which I'm kind of happy about. I don't think, you know, if I ever retire recently and I look back on it like, what have I accomplished? Not what have I accomplished, like, is there anything regret? Like, is there anything I regret not doing? I'm very glad it's like when I was in college, I wish I got another chance to beat this guy because I lost to him and I never got a chance to get my lick back because it's always something I thought about. I conquered that demon on the last fest when I beat Martine. If I didn't beat Martine, I think I would always carry that in my heart. Like, dang, I fought him 6 times and I'm really good against Yoshi and I never beat Martine. I'm very glad I got to do it one time because I think he said they were going to quit pretty soon after that fest. And it was for sure my last chance. It's because I'm trolling. If I'm trying, he knows how to beat me. It feels like it feels frustrating trying to fight Kirby. Sometimes. I mean, I get it. Listen, I fought Kirby enough times to realize why it's frustrating. I'm just not good enough camping him. Enough the way I keep on being desperate. Yeah, okay. Ian will always push the pace. If you are camping versus him, he kind of has no way to deal with it, and he gets in his head that you're camping. In bracket, at least. I don't know about on stream. He gets in his head that you're camping. That he's like camping and he needs to start something. If you're not being too obvious that you're camping, then he gets really in his head about how to approach. But if you're being obvious that you're camping him, he's going to realize you're camping him. There's a certain threshold that you have to hit of like disguising patience. I guess is the best way to put it. Disguising patience. I like that. I like that wording. That's how I've been told, and it's kind of annoying. Well, it will make you better, at least, right? That's the good news, right? It'll make you better. Just camp will still be us. Yeah, it's the thing about fighting games is you cannot, at least like Smash in general. I can't like super speak on all FGCs. You cannot just do something. The answer to something is never just do this, because everything will always have a counterplay. So, you know, if it's versus Ian, you can't like just camp, because that's not gonna work. Or if it's versus Steve planking, you can't just, you know, stay back because you know his counterplay is that he gets a lot of resources. So there's no just do this to anything. There's always going to be little tiny details into every single thing, because that's how fighting games work. The problem is, you know, those tiny details are always going to be different for every single player, because every single player counters counterplay differently. Whether they use the same moves, they will counter it differently based on how they space it, how they want to hit it, how they actually hit it, how their body wants to react to hitting it, how they react to being safe to being hitting it, how they react to hesitating a little bit, how they react to, you know, maybe overcompensating a little bit. Every player does something way differently. So, yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Have you been doing? I've been doing good. I'm just a little busy. A little stressed. A little angry at some IRL stuff. But overcompensate, overextend. Kind of the same thing. Yeah. Is there any new counter? Do you think there's any counterplay to the new Steve tech? Yeah, jump on a platform. The thing about the new Steve tech is that from what I see, it doesn't really have any... Let me pull up the Steve tech, just so I have a frame of reference. It doesn't seem like it has really any viability. I just search up Jigglypuff instead of Hungrybox. It doesn't seem to have any like real viability to it. I mean, it's set up this, and then whatever. I don't know. I mean, this glitch has been a thing that people have done before on different stages with different characters. It's just not... They just found a way to make the environmental collision box a little bit easier to get through on the stage and through the person. You can left try with it, kinda. Not really. I mean, I can see where he would ledge play. I don't super... Yeah, I guess something like that, but I guess just jump up. You could also just like hit this. There's so many things during the setup. I mean, that is Jacques, that is a good point of like, what if you're way away from it to prevent the setup? To guarantee diamond, that's true. But at this point, you know, if you're doing this, right? If you're to this point and you're really close to getting diamond, you're gonna get diamond anyway, unless you're facing Pac-Man or a different Steve. They're just gonna anvil through this part. Or the Pac-Man or whatever will just hydrant through this pump and you can't get it. Really, almost every other character it's not gonna be any different than just getting a diamond here. You're pretty much guaranteed to get the diamond anyways. this part would probably be the only thing, but I mean, at this point, if you are whatever, like if I see this Steve go through the stage right here, I'm immediately jumping and trying to get onto this part of these part of the blocks, and that way the Steve has to do something else to get up. I mean, because you can do that for a minute if you play it right. I guess. I mean, though, I think the like ideas of it are like fine. Of like, oh shoot, I need to get a diamond in this situation, and like I guarantee that I get a diamond for like last stock versus like puff or something like that. If you know that you're close to like whatever. It's also to do with planking like air camping. Fair enough. I mean, that's a good point. I don't see a situation because this looks kind of hard to hit. I'm gonna be honest. This looks very hard to hit. It looks like a multiple techs. Tech. It looks like 2 techs. So, yeah, it does look like 2 techs. So, I don't super see a way to use this amazing in bracket. I'm not saying it's like a non-factor. There definitely is a factor, but I think more of how to get away from it and using it is like how you would deal with Steve camping in like a block anyway, of like just, you know, pressuring him to do something or staying back and just collecting yourself and making sure that you are set for whatever you want to do for that part of it. Because at this point, like in this part of the year, it's 2026. We know you're facing Steve. You should really have a game plan of like how to deal with Steve Diamond anyway. Not saying it's like amazing how to deal with it, but you should have a general idea of like situations and how to deal with Steve and like whatever materials in certain situations. It's just, you know, a speed up of, all right, last stock Steve Diamond, which I'm already preparing for anyway. I feel like it, depending on the matchup, you either air mine or plank mine. Yeah, I mean, plank mine I feel like is the best for most matchups. Air mine is best for like characters with no swords or whatever. I don't know. Your stuff can hit through the stage. So if Steve is standing on the stage, if he's not placing it correctly, you can like sword and whatever through the stage. So it's not good for anybody with a sword, because you can just kind of hit him. Or like Ivysaur. If you're facing Ivysaur, you shouldn't use that, because Ivysaur can just dare you or like whatever, or fare you through the stage. Because the stuff goes below the stage. It doesn't just stop at the stage. Looks more valuable / interesting than the band tech. Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting concept. I want to see if somebody uses it first before I think about how like amazing it would be. Because right now I don't like super think that. Yeah. He's about to rank 10 Mishima? Good. I told him. I was like, dude, why aren't you doing Mishima? He's like, I hate this guy. I'm like, what are you talking about? This guy's fine. He's a fine character. I agree. I think what these air mine and planking strats and maybe this idea too, like Steve is almost guaranteed to have diamond for real to play to some extent. It's kind of like, yeah, we should be better against diamond rather than worrying about this one. Yeah, that's what I'm like thinking in my mind. Like at this point, he has so many things to guarantee that he gets diamond in situations that he wants to get diamond, that this is just another thing. And I would be mainly like, all right, how do I avoid a surprise attack that I just can't see, like a rising bear or something like that. Rank 10 Takemi is not that bad. Kawakami is also not that bad if you're like not going for like the relationship thing, because I actually I do rank up those Mishima and Kawakami on like replays like almost immediately. But yeah, back to Steve. I think that there's so many things that you should be preparing for Steve, to the point of like, if you see this in bracket, you're already preparing for the situation anyway of like, all right, Diamond last stock versus Steve, what the hell is going to happen? I know for a fact he's going to find a situation to get it. Yeah, didn't even reach rank 7 on any part, remember, by the way. Interesting. I have a lot of feelings about Steve. I think Steve is like an interesting dilemma, because I think other fighting games, you know, they have this thing of balancing maybe a little bit better. And I think that, you know, for Smash, it's always very community-based balancing, and we've never gotten to the point where we didn't, when it got to Meta Knight for Brawl, we didn't ban Meta Knight. When I got to Bayonetta and Smash 4, we didn't ban Bayonetta, because technically there are counterplays. But I think with something that is so community-based legislation, I guess I'll call it, it's way harder to do that nowadays than it was back then, because there are so many vocal minorities for everything now, because that's how the internet works. That making new rules for stuff that cannot be determined for us is like really, really hard. So like to the point of, you know, we can't agree on a rule set nowadays because of how much vocal minorities. Like, well, I like Yoshi's Story. Why is Yoshi's Story not in here? Well, I like Hollow Bastion. Why is Hollow Bastion not a starter? Well, I like, you know, Cave Northern. Why is Cave Northern not here? Kind of thing. So I think it's really hard to be like, unless you have a governing body, to be like, all right, guys, these are the rules right now. We'll follow these for a bit, and then we'll test it, and then whatever, like, Does major tournaments do influence the small ones? Yeah, but I also think that it's harder for the major tournaments to do that nowadays. It's not easy. Like, a lot of these major tournaments are like trying new things, and they are not able to like convey them to smaller tournaments because of the vocal minority having more options open to them, and then being like, well, I'm just not gonna do this, whatever. After this tournament, Death does this, we're just gonna do our own thing. And then like every region has a different stage list. Seriously, only Smash 4 Bayo could have been banned, to be fair. I can understand character bans, but I can have consistent stage bans. So, like, this is the problem. Like, you think it's, like, 3 bans are the thing, right? But when you have just those, like, 3 bans, there's going to be another region of people that are like, no, I don't like 3 bans. 3 bans is too many. It doesn't allow for any kind of counterplay from the other person. You're not allowing a stage, or like you're kind of inherently nerfing some characters because you're doing 3 bans consistently. You should do 2 bans because there's always at least, you know, one of these stages that are left open for these characters to have their own counterplay to it. These 3 bans sometimes completely eliminate some part of counterplay. It's like that kind of argument that becomes so vocal and widespread once you try to do something like that of being, all right, we're going to have a standard something. Didn't hosting a tournament require a license? If you're going to be giving out massive amount of money, you do need to get a license from Nintendo. Offline. Online is not a problem. Maybe next Smash game will have something like that, but also I feel like Smash has sort of consistently refused to be covered. Yeah, that's my point. It's like that's another one of my points, is like a consistent governing body doing balancing and stuff. It's hard to, once you don't have that, it's hard to have standard rule sets because there's so many other people having their own opinions or own, you know, having their own opinions, having their own standards, that when you try and coalesce and make one standard, but you don't have like one body it's going through to make it a standard, then it's really hard to do that. Like, take the Olympics. The Olympics functions on rules by having the Olympics body develop the rules. And then once the Olympic body develops the rules, then all the other leagues after that have like a consistent rule that they follow. Like for cricket doesn't want to go to the Olympics because they don't want to create a new standard of rules for their, like, a different sport. And so they're like, we're just going to keep up for other political reasons as well. They don't want to do the Olympics, but it's like kind of like that, of like it has a governing body and it has a standard of rules in play. By one article, Olympics equal Olympics charter. Yeah, that's fair. And not to sound like total authoritarian about it, of being like there needs to be like a major government, and the problem of like no government is like, you know, once you have that, they need to be like, you guys need to do this standard. I think it's good that Nintendo has, not Nintendo, but like the Smash community has a grassroots thing, and it doesn't have a governing body, because it allows for stuff like this, where everybody has their own opinion that allows to be valued, and we get to see the pros and cons of literally everything. Even still, why is this not at least publicly discussed? Well, Alibaba, I'm going to tell you why. It is publicly discussed. It's publicly discussed a lot. The internet is so vast that there are a lot of times where you don't see it. Not just announce the stage, just why not have a live discussion? Feels like whatever. Also, because it's like a grassroots community and you don't have a body of like whatever, you have so many people wanting to be like, you know, whatever governing body that they make, there's always going to be people that disagree with it, and that there's always going to be people that like, why is this person on this like whatever and not this one? Because it's not a company relegating people or like hiring people to do that stuff. It's grassroots nominating people. And the fact that like Alibaba, let's say if you were to publicly do like a stream live discussion for stage list, who would be the people that you invite? What would be the number? And what would be the like whatever from each region? Like if you had to do that, what would you have the format be? You said like a live discussion, but how many people would be in the live discussion? How many people would represent the live discussion? Would you have it sort of like a Senate thing where everybody, like 2 people from each region, go into the live discussion? How are you going to get those 2 people that symbolized each of the views from that region? Because there's so many sub-regions in that regions that have different views on it. Like take Maryland, for example. Maryland has 3 different regions. It has South MD, North MD, and Central MD. Central MD has a different viewpoint of the brackets than South Maryland, but North Maryland also has a way different viewpoints on it. So do you have like 2 people from that point, but then MDVA is also combined. So do you have 2 people from Virginia? But then how do you also get the discussions for overseas things for like Japan and China and you know, Russia and all these other countries that have their own kind of regions and inputs on the stage list? It's just so many things that once you have a community-based regulation, it is so unfeasible to say we are going to make a standard. We're going to make a standard. Once you have a community thing, you are then the like companies putting the onus on the community, saying you guys have to make a standard. And with so many people and not like a powerful body saying like this is a standard and we all have to follow it, there's just no way that it is going to be standardized. And the more people that try to make something standard, it's going to be just having that, like, you know, you ever see that meme of like there's 18 standards and somebody's like, well, I'm going to make one thing standard, and now there's 19 standardized. It's that same way for like community things. The reason that like governments don't really have that problem is because they have the power to be like, all right, this is going to be the rule of the way, and there's really no other standards that can be argued because they have an inherent power over the people that are set to follow those rules. I completely agree with you, Nikon. I'm really pessimistic about the Smash community's ability to make something like that work just off past situations. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like community based, but also, you know, I agree that the Smash community in the past has not shown an ability to come together on a consistent way for this. Too decentralized, I think, / anarchism like the internet. Yeah, they're very decentralized. Too many to list. It could be broad, but you're right, not everyone will be able to get a say. It's too big to really pinpoint any representatives out of top players. Exactly. And how many top players do you know that have extremely bad opinions? Almost all of them have awful opinions. You have to have, even if, I would say not much complaints happened during Panda Cup time except for Steve. Yeah, because you had a governing body like Nintendo that have inherent power over everybody. Like, that's the point. Nintendo made a standard, and they're like, you know, here's what we're going to follow for this thing. And then because it's such a powerful body, everybody's like, we can't argue that. It's like, whatever. But once that powerful body's gone, and they're not enforcing that standard on everybody in, like, a specific area, then, you know, the community is going to do its thing and be like, all right, now that we don't have something telling us to do something, we want to explore and we want to try other stuff, because, you know, that's the freedom of what you get with community-based relegation. The problem with community-based relegation is once you go into that freedom, it's really hard to put the toothpaste back in the bottle. And, yeah. They all have takes personally. Honestly, exactly. Even the worst offenders are better than ECM's takes, though. Exactly. So that's my point of, like, you know, when you have that community-based body, there's always going to be, like, people complaining about it. But it's not the power dynamic of we're a body and we just have this guy and you have to settle for that, even if you have complaints about it. You know, I have complaints about, or I had complaints about the way that whatever Sony is. I have current complaints about the way Sony is dealing with their physical discs. But, you know, no matter how much we complain, we as a community do not have the power to for sure get that guy to reverse his decision. At some point, we will all have to fall in line to whatever Sony decides to happen. That's the inherent politics about a community-based decision. Unfortunate. This is the unfortunate politics about a community-based thing. And it really kind of sucks, because sometimes I really do like community-based thing. I think it's really good, and I think it has extremely, extremely good benefits. But I also think this is one of the main cons and the deficits of community-based relegation. There's almost no absolute standard that is followed. Also, let's not make PlayStation digital crash. Yeah, I know. I hate. Yeah, this is exactly. Yeah, PlayStation is. I'm really mad about that. I actually do not like the way that is going. All right, I'll be right back. I will be right back. I need to go to the bathroom and stuff. But yeah, that's fair. Still wish people generally act on it rather than quiet Twitter. Yeah, some people will act on it, some other people won't. It's a problem with the vocal minority, because I actually think the vocal minority is acting on it. And the non-vocal majority are acting on it, but I think the vocal minority are crying about it, and that's what you see. Ban Stevie's speech joke now. It's a threat. He's serious. Nintendo. That's when Nintendo steps in and says that's never gonna happen. Okay. Wait. I think I do a bracket based on the week seed, West Coast, and with the qualifier for each region for something all. And then when are you gonna have that? When are you gonna have set? I don't know. Top 8 hasn't started yet, so I don't know. All right, we're doing a lag test. Like I said, I saw Silent. I'm so sorry that that controller's not getting there for a week. I feel really bad. I think round robin 4 people per or something. So, oh shoot! I just realized I'm not showing the string. Oops. Sorry. World Cup might be a good idea. I kind of am down for that kind of. I'm down for that. Yeah, Silence Pro GCC that he ordered got delayed, which kind of sucks. What's this arena? This is a bracket. I'm doing a lag test for these guys. Okay. Well, it is laggy. I mean delayed. It's not laggy. So. One of the quiet music sounds peaceful. The quiet music's still there. Lag before. Okay. I'm just preparing for what I'm about to say. I want to think about the decision I make really confidently, because this decision is going to be a big one, I think. Okay. I don't feel any kind of lag. I feel delay. There's no lag. But they're not asking about delay. They're asking about disconnection. Okay. I don't feel any lag. I need sometimes delay so bad that I can't show how to. Yeah, but I mean, it seems like they're in like. It seems like Zen is in Mexico, Fallacy is in Maryland. I know that, so there should be delay. I mean, yeah, there should be delay. So that I'm not surprised about. I need the situations exactly for each disconnection, because then I make a decision on that. Okay. Okay. I don't know about the first one. The second one was just for review, with the fire suspended. Okay. So. I don't think I had delay with you, though. You should be playing with land, so there's just a hand. Okay, well, yeah, that's one of the major problems if you're playing on handheld and not LAN. Okay. The fixed state. Let me think about this really quickly. All right, hold on. I need to call Fallacy. right. I don't know what has more hand Wi-Fi or LAN on TV. Which has more delay, LAN on TV. Your handheld Wi-Fi has way more delayed. Nah, that doesn't really matter. Internet matters way more than distance from controller to console. Unless you have like a third-party controller to console. Okay. Whatever. We'll spectate there. Okay. Alright, so they're just gonna play game 3 out. I'll show their game 3 on stream. Just so we like see something. I mean, back then, it was a bigger deal to have like what do we call it? To have like controller to whatever disconnect. It was a way bigger deal. It's not as big of a deal nowadays. But I mean, it only really should be a problem if you are like legitimate, if there is something in your way of it. If it's just distance, it should be like completely fine. Well. That was fairly fast. Still trying to find the right since my TV has less delay, like game mode or something. Yeah, that's less of like controller to TV and more of like your TV input from whatever. It's like a controller input to your TV. That's less of a problem with controller to TV. That it comes inherently with the TV. If it's anything like more than 4, then like it doesn't really matter. Alright, there you go. Alright. I wonder how a CLT will work Smash. 25 milliseconds. 4 milliseconds. So, no problem. Alright. I heard two, by the way, from you, from Fallacy and from Zen, I heard 2 different stories. So I did not know who to believe. So honestly, I had to, that was what the holdup was, is that I heard 2 different stories. Zen said he only disconnected 1 time, and the other time you just decided to stop playing. So I just didn't know what to, like, fully, whatever. So at that point, I'm just like, alright, you just play a 3rd game at that point. Yeah. So we did pause game theme, but a DC from game theme, there was lag during the pause. From what he said, he disconnected himself. Like, he turned his stuff off just to check if everything was okay. He didn't actually disconnect. So, that's what he said. He said he didn't disconnect there. He just left the arena to check if everything was okay. So, that's what he was saying. That point didn't come across. Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. Uh, 25 milliseconds. I've never seen that before. That's the new feed. That's the new delay mod that I have. It just shows like the input delay online from person to person for whatever. It says like the 25 milliseconds is just like, hey, we're really close to each other in terms of like location. Congrats on your first ever Tidebreaker top 8, Fallacy. Nice job. All right. All right, now to play top 8. Alright, sick. I meant that I never see myself without paying my maximum with 3rd megabyte. My god. Not Smash Bros. Wagers to 18th. That's true. W Fallacy in top 8. Yeah, for real. Nice job. Also, hi, Jock. Dude, Jock, they told me to tell a different story. I was trying to resolve this thing so fast, and it just didn't resolve because I was trying to decide in stories. I was trying to sort out all the stories in my head, and I just couldn't. Because I'm like, alright, whatever. And I'm hearing this, and from what I heard, they just decided to stop playing at some point. And it's not really a disconnect. It's more of like, alright, let's just whatever. So I'm like, sorry it took so long. I feel really bad for that player. I feel really bad for Zen. Because we did end up holding up for like for whatever. I feel really bad. Am I TOing? Yeah. I'm helping TO. I'm just a bracket manager. I'm not like a true tournament organizer. I'm just managing the bracket and helping report for a bit. The Helmet dominated was trolling Palm, I think. Yeah. Palm online was saying they won a game 5. Both won game 5. I had no clue what to do. I know, dude. I just had literally no clue what to do. I like contest because I was watching Young Sheldon instead of you. That's fair. Listen, I'm always going to be like, hey, if you have nothing else better to spend your time, then I'm an option. I never feel like I'm the only thing that you guys should be watching. I think if you guys have a better option, then you guys should watch that because maybe it'll bring you more joy. Because that's all I'm here to do. I'm only here to bring some joy. If I can't bring joy, then I suggest, then I please beg you to go somewhere else because I want you all to be happy. But I was so lost. Took like a whole 15 minutes to figure out what to do. Yeah, I feel that. We're going town. I like your playstyle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna not do music for now. For now, I'm gonna not do music. And then if I need music later, I'll do music later. Oh, maybe I should turn the music here off.
3,
We're good.
1, go!
I hate how long that up air lasts. Okay. Yeah, I also struggle with Toon Link a little bit too. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, do that. I hate fighting Toon Link. I really do. I hate that upper. I really hate that upper. Fucking Christ. Ups. It's gotta be a little calmer, I think.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Don't you just love when you do things, when the game makes you do things that you don't want to do? Isn't it so fun? What's up, Nifty? How you doing? Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Congrats again on making it to Supernova. See you there. We gotta get some pictures. If you're us here when dumb artists say we should, yeah. You can throw two kills. Yeah, I mean we can't. You can't break up that duo.
Go!
Really? I back aired there. That's unbelievable. I actually really like playing against Young Link. I think it's fun. Exactly. Around town. I go. Yeah, I do not like Feist and Toon Link. I gotta learn this better. I think that's the problem. I just don't know this matchup that well. What's up, Belfie? How you doing? I'm gonna see you again. I play against Legacy for Pro Style, so yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
god. King, let's go. Oh my god. Nice. Alright, sick. Dude, that Toon Link was really fucking good. Oh my god. Alright, sick. Now I gotta face the Samus. Gee, thank you. Thank you, Nifty. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Okay. Now I just gotta take a deep breath. Oh, I gotta prepare for this Samus now. Did so many F throw chances. I know, but the problem was, Elfie, is that if I picked up the F throw, then I'm like, if I picked up the grab, then I was fucked. I know, but like he also didn't for some of them, just some of them earlier. Thank you, Peachy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta look back on that and see what I can do better. Yeah. Position stuff is true. You're right. Y'all are right. I should have just not missed the grab and stuff. You're right. I listened to earlier today, missing rest on Roland. Yeah. When I saw it happen to you, I almost crashed out. Yeah, One, don't rest randomly. Listen, he rolled in, and I was like, I've got it. I was like, I have it for sure, and I missed it. And after I missed it, I knew I couldn't go for another one because I knew he wasn't gonna I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get another one. Yeah, 11-1. Oh shit.
Step into the ring.
It's a misprint. True. Gilbert got away with cornering himself too often, but his Puff really can't really chase high too well. Yeah, he the problem with facing Toon Link and the links in general is if you give them too much, then it's fine. But if you are like super patient, then you have it. The problem is like, surprised you let Town and City happy. Well, I didn't want to give him Kalos. If I gave him Kalos, I was absolutely screwed. So I did Kalos, and I'm not good on PS2 at all, and so I didn't even want to try it versus that. So I let him have Town. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. My favorite player is Pavel for real at 12 p.m. True, 12 a.m. actually. I guarantee it. Yeah, jumps early after F throw. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Like charge cancel dash grab. Got it. If you throw in like 3 million projectiles from corner, it's still pretty fake pressure, but maybe that's a Diddy me talking second move or on bull hell. Yeah, it's just I can move around it. It's just my usual way is like prioritizing through it, but the problem is like when I do that, it's very scary for me to do that while also approaching because they have more time to do something. I don't know. I faced Delaboid, and Delaboid kicked my ass. Well, he didn't kick my ass the first game. The second game he kicked my ass. The first game I did way better. So it's Toon Link matchup is definitely something I need to work on. But I gotta get better with dealing with that kind of pressure. That was making a lot better than them though, like making bigger set. Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Ready?
Hi, Fur Fan. Welcome back.
3, 2, 1, go!
What? I'm a little bit high strung right now. I just gotta be a little bit more patient. Yeah, Alfie, this definitely seems like a matchup you would really like. Fuck, man. Brutal. Also, it's just very based on, like, movement around things, which I think you're really, really good at. Like, just movement around things making you think that, like, you're going for something that you're not. I think you're really, really good at that. If that makes sense. I don't know if that really, like, super makes sense. That's just my opinion on it. Walking high key is the best thing ever this matchup. Yeah, I just gotta find, like, for Samus, for me specifically, I just have to find better ways to get away from that charge shot. Like, that's the main thing that's, like, preventing me from doing insanely well in this matchup. I like when I can scare people. Yeah. Sometimes I do it well and others I don't know what to do for Samus. Yeah, I mean, Samus is like a scary thing at first.
2, 1, go!
Nope. Really? I should have just rolled there. Jumping was a bad idea. Sick. I love this matchup because Samus Slangers are ragers and are really good. Big thing is controlling being ambiguous, controlling space so they can really charge it, and living in the air when they do have it. Fair losing the puff moves. Yeah. I just am not good at camping in the air. It's something I definitely have to get way better at because I think it's an extremely good tool to have. Knowing what makes them shoot is the best counterplay since Samus plays a lot of motion. If you're scared of Samus, they can tell. Yeah, I agree with that. Worries away. How'd you do in cash box? I got 49th. I got the same place as you, actually. I should have beat the Sonic that I lost to, but I played like an idiot. It's alright. I have to deal with it. So that plays basement. I saw that. I think he DQ'd after he lost one. Camping in their faces, aura. Yeah. Put on the worries away. But when I blink gone. Watch this. Forward smash. That was dumb. Yeah. Yeah, H-Fox, dude. H-Fox plays the Ditto really weirdly. He camps the shit out of everybody. I thought I could get that fair out first, huh? Does pound angle below ledge if you angle it? It does not. It doesn't hit. I can 2-frame with it. It doesn't hit below ledge. It's character dependent. I think it's more like how much they like. Yeah, they can. It can just straight up 2-frame. DQ after offset is behavior. Ace box plays like that's goat. But holy, bro, please use some of your millionaire dollars to buy a modded Switch. That's true. No, when it's when you're on it, sitting on stage, I don't think you have to angle it.
Go!
Oh yeah. Hey Tomokuro, how are you? Oh, what's up, HM? How you doing? It's been so long. How are you? He has no jump. He has no jump. Alright, now he has jump. Oh, I wanted to do it. I should just refresh ledge. Hi, y'all. That was dumb of me. I feel like an idiot. Alright, hold on. Hmm. Nope. What? I shielded that. Come on. Alright, nice. Alright, we're good. Can I just win something 3-0 today? That's true. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. All right, hold on. Now to go back in the chat, 'cause the chat was going while I was playing. All right, let's read all this stuff. Yeah, HBox did complain about losing to Samus because he didn't have mod. That is, I hate when that happens. He said he has when he said he was downstairs and he was lazy. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's because he's scared of Nintendo. Yeah, I think he has a contract with something and then doesn't allow him to use a modded thing. Yeah. Damn. Where's the game without getting goosebumps while playing Game 5 last hit? That makes me feel alive. That is true. That is true. That is a feeling I do like that feeling. Sick. All right, that is now we're in grand finals. We're in grand finals. You already on live. We are either facing. Why is my OBS going crazy? Now we get the music back. Just can never be calm, huh? I gotta just... Oi. I was a little bit too safe with a couple things. Diddle me while you wait. I'm bored. I will do a little bit of arena, chat arena. How about that? All right, fine. I'll do a little bit of it. That's why tough players are racing. All right, there's the arena. Anybody who wants to join can join. Rejoin Rotos. Yep. Anybody who wants to join can join. There's the arena right. Oh, there. Definitely brutal. That camera's good right there, I think. Is it? Alright, we're good. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna set up on the torture after a 12-hour shift. Oh, if we can do that. That's funny. If only I could have played in the puff only bracket. If only I didn't. Shit! Do all off stream? That's good. Uh-oh. Yeah, fair enough. Should've just jumped. I play this in this if I wasn't so lazy. Nope. You run Ditto sometimes. Alright. There you go. I gotta run games with GX at some point. I gotta do Dittos. I gotta thrust. I gotta do a lot of. I gotta do a lot of games with some of my viewers soon. Ooh. Brutal. Elfie, did you want to do that? Oh, for sure Elfie thought... Either Elfie thought she was going to do that, or I just... Oh, brutal. Brutal misinput. Oh, you want to see my Spanish one day? I can only understand Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. That's what 4 years of Spanish in high school will do to you. You can understand it, you just can't speak it.
3, 2, 1, go!
I just said I can't. Boy. Nope. Nice. I can communicate in Spanish. I cannot hold a conversation. Ah. That was nice spot dodge. What's up, Silent? I should have just dash attacked. Dude, Grand Raitier does this thing where he like late fares into rest while landing, and I've tried practicing that, and I can just never get it the way that Grand Raitier does it. It is crazy. I don't understand how he does it. You've done it? That's insane. He's inspired me. I tried practicing it. Like, I went into training lab, and I, like, practiced it for, like, 7 hours, and I could not get it consistently. You do that? Wow. It's certain characters... Yeah. I tried it on Pichu, because, like, Naitaru was the one set that I saw that he can do it. But I'm like... I also tried it on Donkey Kong, and I got it on Donkey Kong. It's just like I'm not great at hitting the like late fair in the first place. Joker's fun to hit it on. I do hit a different kind of rest on Joker. I wanted to land with up tilt, but I just didn't do it right. There you go. It's a reaction thing, yeah. Try that with Sing at my first local. Oh! I get dare, short hop, fair rest. Oh, that sounds so sick. I want to do that. Never practice it. It's like it's kind of like you get the fair and you're like, no. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, is my YouTube thing not working? Oh, wait, hold on. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to have that. I need to have that exact mindset, like Nifty. Like, I need to have that, like, instinct to be like, I'm hitting I want to hit this kind of, fair. But if I hit this fair, I need to go for it. I just need to have that instinct, I think. I think you're right. Dare for RDR. Ah. Ow. Is this a tournament? No, this is friendlies right now. If this is tournament, the rule is, like, if it's tournament, I'll have this scoreboard up there. If it's not tournament, it won't be up there. I could get a bear before you got your down tilt and something. Or you're playing versus Space Gray camming. True! Was that air dodge after dare? I wanted to fake out Elfie into thinking that I was going to continue the dare, so she would rest it. So I air dodged to make it seem like I was going that way. She did not get she was not fooled. Oh, the Toon Link lost to Pun. Another Toon Link. A different Toon Link. Can't really like. Yeah, it's Toon Link. Toon Link on Toon Link crime over there. What's happening? So now it's either, because I know JAH is DQing. So it's either that Toon Link or that Samus. I thought I got behind you, Asham. Is the music too loud for y'all, by the way? I forgot to ask. Is the music a good level? No, it's not a good level? Or no, it's too loud. Also, on Tuning and Samus, there's a lot of dares. You could have IRR Bear Bridge that was killed. Yeah, the thing was, I tried to go for an IRR Bear Bridge at some point. The problem was, like, they would just nair out of it. Like, I wasn't fast enough. So, I gave up on that idea because I didn't want to get, like, naired and then faired and stuff like that. Because if I got hit by nair, I was kind of screwed for the Toon Link. And I guess for the Samus, I was just in that mindset. Hopefully, if I face that Samus, I will be more open to hitting that. Maybe not just tell me that bridges exist? There's the Golden Gate. There's the Empire Bridge. What the hell am I talking about? I don't know many bridges. I know one bridge. Unfortunately, that bridge kind of doesn't exist anymore. It was. I know the Baltimore Bridge, but like, that's kind of the only bridge other than the Empire, or the Golden Gate that I know. But combo-wise, I don't know anything about. Top 10 bridges. Where you, Empire State, Baltimore 1, but that's like, that's kind of like an honorable mention. Is Baltimore Bridge. I shouldn't have pounded there. That was a dumb pound. Went to Golden Gate. Ooh, that's exciting. That was scary. I did the same thing. Desecrated my puffballs. Oh, 3 of them. Okay. Now that we got a bit of a break, let's see what's happening over here. I apologize. Oh no, it's so stuttery. I don't like watching this. Hopefully it's not like this for... Maybe it's because I'm spectating. Let's not spectate that. I have a feeling that's me. That's the problem there. That's what I face quick play every day. for real, quick play sucks. That's funny. Yeah, whenever I'm on Elite Smash, I don't... I don't do Elite delay mod on Elite Smash. Partially because I don't want to get frickin' banned on the Switch. Because if this Switch gets banned, I'm screwed. I don't want to pay $100 something for the moddable Switch. They strip too easily. JIS screws, they strip too. What are JIS screws again? I don't know them off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I don't like them either. They do strip too easily. I like oh shoot, what is it called? Yeah, I mean, I'm using a Pro GCC, so my screws are a little different. I'm using star screws. I'm using oh shoot, what is it called? I'm using a torque screw. That's what it's called. Yeah, I'm using a torque screw on mine. No, it was not you. All right, good. I think it's probably because my delay mod can't handle this. Ah, brutal. Same as Androids, yeah. That's interesting. You think? Yeah, very interesting. I probably have turned up the frame again. Oh, you have like the frames. I just have mine set to like less lag and then auto, whatever. I don't really have the frames and stuff. I thought I was using say twat rings. I don't like tri-wing screws. I like torque screws a lot.
2, 1, go!
Only the old. Ah, fair enough. Oh, shouldn't have air dodge right into that. That was dumb. You know, spectators don't cause lagging for 65 or more people, right? Alright, Silent, I don't know this game, like, as code in and outwards as you do. Give me a break, please. I just play funny game, I edge guard funny, and then if edge guard don't work, I don't win. Fuck it, it's Nintendo Power. To get that Hall, but I'll try to play a different setup. I love my Hall Effect sticks, they're great. Don't you love when you try and dash attack and throw the bear? Oh, that's a really good side B, I like that. Stick around now next to me for like 4 days. Can't do anything. Get on solder, desolder. Ah, that's so brutal. I learned how to solder in high school, and I completely forgot how to. I need to relearn how to do it. Because I have the solder at home. At home. It's like over there. I need to relearn the like procedures of how to use flux and the sort. Brutal, fair enough. Uh-oh. What if you know the code's funny too? I don't know. I don't listen. When I mod, I just listen to whatever the instructions say, and then if it doesn't do what the instructions say, I like take it out. I don't even try and I don't even try and test stuff out. I'm like, all right, whatever. It didn't work. On to the next one. Who's this wolf? It's HM. It's HM. It's Tomo Quirrell. He's in Twitch chat. Right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Scoop cannot be tightened so my shell is higher than usual, so no dailies. Brutal. That's so brutal. Besides, you play more Smash Bros than me. Smash Bros than me. Ah. What are you drinking? Coke. Coca-Cola. These Tidebreaker things, whenever I get to top 8 in Grand Finals, I'm so tired. So I just have to I have to do something. Coke and water from my water bottle. You have to be like Puff sleep. Well, I can't really do that in the right now, so I have to figure something else out. Alright, Toon Link or or Samus. That's gonna be something. I'm not looking forward to that. But whatever. I tried 7-Up that bad cocktail flavor. Oh, that was good. Good. I hope you wanted to go for the fucking rest. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol. I've never drank alcohol ever. I have no desire for like that alcohol-free beer, because from what I understand, it's just beer that beer like just straight up tastes bad, and the only reason to drink beer is for the alcohol. And so, since I don't drink alcohol, I'm like have no desire to drink anything beer or cocktail or like semi-alcoholic drink flavored. I understand the like appeal of non-alcohol drinks, of like, you know, trying to be, you know, if you're in a party or if you're in like a social gathering and you don't want to be like the guy who's not drinking alcohol, you can drink like this alcoholic-free beer and whatever. I don't know. I feel like if you're around people that judge you for not drinking alcohol while they're all drinking alcohol, I think you need to get... I think you need to reevaluate the friendship status of them, in my opinion. But that's just, you know, that's just what I value. I don't value people judging other people based on, like, things that are ultimately up to them. I don't know. That's just me, though. Maybe if people have different, like, ideals and friends, and, you know, fair enough then. But that's what I value. Is it French? Yeah, I mean... that makes sense. I low-key feel like there's more pressure to not drink than drink. If that does make sense. I mean, I think that is a fair point. That's absolutely a fair point. I think that whatever, you know, you feel like you want to do, then I think that's okay. I mean, as long as it's not hurting yourself or anybody else, I think it's totally fine. You know, if people are like, you know, don't drink, you know, it's not good for you, or, you know, drink because it's enjoyable. I totally agree that there is more pressure sometimes to not drink than drink. I fully agree with that. Or no, rest chain. No, get away from me, because I don't want to do a rest chain. Oh, that might have been a rest chain. Damn, alright, fair enough. Oi. Didn't mean to do that. Want to clarify everything else? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, listen. It's alright. I mean, I got the no alcohol part. You're good. Like in my experience, people who are at the who are straight edge scoff at people who aren't and make it kind of like a more realistic thing. But whenever I don't want to drink and everyone else is like, it's totally chill. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I do think that, you know, a lot of the people who don't drink alcohol, they sort of treat it as like a I am holier than thou thing. And I think that is not great. I don't like that. You know, I think that everybody has the choice that they make, whether they are choosing to do something or not. You know, everybody has their own choice, and I think it's okay to do that. I think there are some people who, you know, I think, you know, I treat alcohol like, at least how I am socially. Why am I fucking saying it like this? How I view alcohol for other people is kind of like cigarettes, where, you know, by using it, there is an inherent understood risk that, hey, this is like not good for you and it causes like all this amount of stuff. But, you know, if the other people decide to do it and they understand that, then I think it's, what is it called? I think that is okay. If they just understand it and they're still okay with it, then that's fine. I'm 4 years sober on Monday. Save my life. First of all, congratulations on 4 years sober. That's awesome. Cannot believe that that jab did not connect. But I mean, that's like the viewpoint I choose to have. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know if that's like a controversial thing, or if that's like insensitive. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a really weird thing, because I know personally I never do it, and I'm never going to do it. So it's it's weird to like have. It's not weird to have viewpoints, but it's like it's not something I super think about of like, you know, how would I deal with this if like whatever, or like what do I think is acceptable for other people kind of thing. Because I think just like my, you know, my viewpoint with pretty much everything is like I think as long as it doesn't hurt, it's not hurting themselves, it's not hurting other people, and if it is hurting themselves, that they're still like, you know, if they still understand that it's hurting themselves and they have a risk and they like are still okay with taking a risk, then I think that's also okay. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not a lawmaker, so I don't have to actually can deal with stuff like that. Rather be near someone drinking than smoking? Yeah, yeah. I agree with that. You can die from a dash attack. God damn. So you're gonna say we generally smell so bad? Yeah, I agree with that. I'm dead, I think. Yeah. HM's up tilted burger. Yeah. Great at it.
You're good, but I'm better.
I don't know. You can down to all those website beats, by the way. Yeah, I was trying to nair them because I know nair goes through it, but I'm just not doing it right. I also think I'm like jumping up in the air when it's like starting to do down tilt. I'll try the down tilt later. Alright, I need you guys to get out after this one because I'm up next. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I think I'm up for grand finals. You have like just good fundamentals.
1, go!
I need that.
Game! Jigglypuff wins! Ready? Ready?
Alright. This room is so cold, honestly. The AC's all way up, and I forgot to like. The basement is always so freaking cold, and I don't want to plug in a heater and use so much friggin' electricity, so I'm just suffering. Ow. I'm still staring at that space. It just looks so empty. I need something else there, and I need to figure it out pretty fast. Maybe I'll see something at Supernova that I'm like, I need that. Like a print or a plushie. I'm gonna get a cool color though. Like a color that matches the scheme. More puffs. Oh, those are all for my room. What's up, Fee? I'll Jax. Hey, Ouija, how you doing? It's been so long. It's been like, what, 3 years or something like that? How long has it been since we've last interacted? Guess I'll spectate for this for a while. Oi. Maybe get a Scream Tail, but I don't know. You know, I have never fully played Scarlet and Violet enough to like encounter a Scream Tail. I played Legends Arceus. I beat that game. I need to do the post game stuff for that. But I'm working on trying to get all the medals for Star Fox right now. So that's perpetually the only cartridge in my Switch 2 right now. When I get enough time, I will plug the when I get all the medals in Star Fox, put Legends Arceus in there and hopefully do some post game stuff. I haven't played any Pokemon yet like Terrapagos. That's fair. Totally fair. Alright. Yep. Alright, I'm facing how's everything treating you? Everything's treating me pretty good. I'm very lucky and blessed to be in the position I'm in right now in Smash. And I'm happy with that. Jeez, I'm gonna frickin' try. It's this Samus. Alright, Elfie, I do need you to not spectate, unfortunately. Grind's been going good. I'm grand finals of this tournament, and hopefully I win. By the way, its plus is has its most expensive plus. Are you serious? Terrapagos is an expensive plus? Jesus. That's insane. I'm just gonna quickly. How's the Yoshi file script doing? It's actually going pretty well. I'm halfway done with it right now. I need to write a lot more about how Puff deals with Yoshi, but I mean the files are going pretty good. Silent, see, exactly. I told you, I need to get it done. The script isn't real, it's unprintable. That's funny. Elfie might have played me earlier. Yeah, to be fair, Elfie, Silent makes every Puff feel like you up Yoshi so auto-winnable, dude. Oh my god. I play Silent and I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good against Yoshi. And I play Silent the next day, I'm like, holy, how did I ever feel good against Yoshi? Do the transparency act on the files so I can view them semi-redacted. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a long-form video about the Yoshi files. So I'm writing the script for that, actually. I'm not just writing a document on it. I'm going to make a video on it. Yeah. Definitely has to do. Silent makes you feel so bad about the matchup sometimes. It's crazy. Silent's just fucking crazy with it, honestly. The thing is that Silent definitely plays no way. Then I ruin reverse mains too. Yeah, dude, Silent, you winning in reverse mains is really annoying, honestly. It's honestly kind of annoying. Now, where's the Sonic ones? Probably not in this world. Yeah, I mean, the Sonic ones are very... The Sonic ones are one thing, and then pray that the Sonic doesn't adapt to that, and then maybe... Every time I play Silent, he makes me look like the worst player on earth. Oh, the players are beefing in the Discord. The players who played in losers finals are beefing in the Discord. That's kind of funny. Dude, what I want to do is I want to get like an ocarina at some point. I just realized I want to get an ocarina and I want to learn how to play an ocarina. I think that would be sick. Wouldn't it be crazy one day I show up to stream and I'm like, guys, I have this cool thing to show you, and I just start playing the ocarina or start playing an instrument. I think that would be crazy. Goats. Alright. Okay. Would be pretty cool. I know. Alright. I'll look for an ocarina at some point. You're not gonna know. It'll be like in like 2 months or something like that. I'm gonna be like, alright, give me like a break. It'll be like storming. I'll just play like the Song of Storms and ocarina or something like that. Okay. I'm not good with instruments. Saying the magic space at Samus is like, what I understand with Yoshi's really, really easy to explain. Okay. Sorry for the later plays I'll be playing. No, I get it. It's fine. You're good. Alright, we're gonna go to Smashville. Hey. Alright. Let's get this out of them. I'm gonna try. Let's do this. Please don't go town. I know you like it. What if I want to, though? Nice. Hoi.
Jigglypuff wins.
I could have, but I want them to. I want to see their option out of their red 0.
Ready?
Excuse me.
Three, two, one, go!
I meant to dare. That's brutal. I meant to shield, not grab. That's a really good chart shot. I like that actually a lot. I gotta stop just down smashing there. Sure. Nice. Whew.
Jigglypuff wins.
Okay, I'll be resting these scraps and I'm her. Yeah, I could never do that shit. At least not right now. I need a little bit more confidence practice before I even consider doing that.
Ready?
Okay. Alright, Raven can cute. Bye, Alfie. Does Puff have a really good fashion? No, not really. It's good at catching people off guard, but it's not good at like actually being good off smash. Let's keep sending fuck to Smash Bros. I would love. I really wanted that to happen in Game 3. It just didn't really happen, which is really unfortunate. Blink and go.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's so brutal. Sick. GG's. That was really sick. I can't believe I hit that. Of course, it's on up smash bros. Kind of like that move. Yeah, I do like that. I do like it. Shut up, thank you. And I won! Yay! Yay! A little bit anticlimactic, but we won. Yay. I never get that, and when I do, it never kills. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. I bet he's pissed. He does look like he's pissed. Yeah, he's probably pissed. All right. Sick. Yay. GG's. I got $5 for that. Yay. You gonna sleep immediately? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit, well, I mean, I can't not. Unfortunately, I can't sleep right now. I have to, what is it called? I have to, as soon as the stream ends, I have to download the stream. And then I upload the stream to YouTube. So I have to stay awake for like maybe 30 more minutes after stream for at least like minimum. But for right now, I mean, I'm staying up for a little bit. I still want to ask you something. You can still ask me. I mean, if you're going to DM it to me or not, you can DM it to me. I'll read it for sure. DM better? Alright, fair enough. Alright, do you guys want me to do Elite Smash? Are you guys good with me ending stream? Like, I don't know. I feel a little bit unfulfilled right now. Not like in the sense that, I don't know. I just expected the last game to be maybe a little bit closer. So I'm like a little bit, I don't know. I feel like I need to do something else. I feel like I can't just end it there. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want to see more Smash? I can play Elite Smash if that's the case. About to be 2 a.m. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it's gonna be. It's already. Well, it's about to be 2 a.m. for me too. It's 1:58. I don't know. Well, that clip is. By the way, that final stock is gonna be a YouTube short on Monday for sure. What do I want to do? I will end stream probably. I think I'm gonna end stream. I think it's gonna be like a VOD review. Oh, VOD review what? What would I VOD review? I don't have my iPad with me. I can't draw on the screen like I wanted to. I don't have that usually set up nowadays. I should though. I should be setting it up pretty much every stream nowadays. A puff chain CC on my god. Thank you, I appreciate it. I do like this. I do like this keychain. It's very nice. My mom got it for me, so I was really happy. I was really happy when she got it for me. I got this boo though. This boo is really nice. I gotta go, but at some point I'm gonna need you to share the scrolls. For what? The Yoshi? It's silent. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I get asked this so much. I will make the. I'll make the Puff Yoshi matchup. It's gonna be a video, I promise. You see that Pichu keychain? I'm sure they'll make one. Oh, for Puff? What Puff scrolls? I gotta remake the like notepad, by the way. I gotta remake that for my own benefit. And I gotta make the Puff Yoshi video for y'all's benefit. I'm tired of getting shit on. That's funny. That's funny. Listen, I am always down to help with any kind of advice. I know I don't take payments. I think maybe I should, but for right now, I don't think I'm a good enough player to be taking money for coaching. So, if any of you guys have like questions about matchups or whatever, I will just answer if you DM me. If you DM me and ask me questions, I will almost certainly answer that. No, don't take payments. Yeah, for right now I'm not. Probably not gonna ever, but for right now I'm definitely not. If you guys have any kind of questions, please just let me know and I will absolutely answer them. I have no qualms. I have no problems with just any kind of advice, even if it's against Puff. Even if you guys want advice against Puff, let me know. I'll absolutely tell you. I would love to tell you guys. But yeah, for now I think that's gonna just about do it. I hope that you guys had a really good stream. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to take the W home for y'all. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. So yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys next stream. I don't super know when that's gonna be. Maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe not. If you guys join my Discord, I'll put in the chat right here in both Twitch and YouTube. Discord. There you go. If any of you guys don't know when my streams are going to be, please join the Discord. And there's always going to be a stream notification. There's always going to be a schedule. The day of, about like 5 hours before stream, I always put up a whatever and then at nowhere. I think I'm going to change that to at everyone to just show when stream is going to be. But yeah, if you guys want to know when my next stream is, please join my Discord. I will always be active and looking there, and anytime I'm going to stream, I will let you guys know in the Discord for sure. If you don't want to miss it, please go to the Discord. yeah, and you already add everyone in your stream. Yeah, but I don't add everyone when I'm gonna stream. Like the time schedule. So like, I put it in schedule and then I put like at knower for like people who want to know when the stream is gonna happen that day. I add everyone when I start stream. I understand that some people are busy when I add everyone to start stream. So I think I'm going to change it to add everyone when the stream comes on so people know, so people aren't caught off guard. I think I'm going to start doing that. So it's going to be a lot of add everyone tags, I promise. But yeah, it was fun watching Michael Marshall. Thank you. I really do appreciate it all. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a good night. And I hope you guys join me in the next stream. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.